If you're trying to figure out where to live around Fort Worth with a family, here's the problem. Everyone just throws out random cities, Keller, Aledo, Arlington, and hopes that that will help you. But that doesn't actually solve anything, because what really matters is where in Fort Worth your family lands. The north side feels completely different than the west side, and the wrong choice can mean a longer commute, challenges with schools, or just not fitting your lifestyle. So in this video, I'm breaking down the best family neighborhoods in every part of Fort Worth so you can figure out exactly where you belong. Howdy y'all, if we haven't met yet, my name is Jordan Davis and my team helps people relocate and buy homes all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We get calls every single day from families trying to figure this out. So if that's you, make sure you hit subscribe. Let's start over on the west side of Fort Worth because this is where a lot of relocation buyers really end up. And the reason is Walsh. Now, some people look at Walsh and think it's just another new construction neighborhood. But what they don't realize is it is built completely around families. A partnership was formed with the Walsh family and Republic Property Group to develop a former ranch into neighborhoods, town centers, mixed-use areas, and commercial space. At full build-out, 2,300 acres of open space and over 32 miles of hike and bike trails will connect every single home to a park and allow for a close-to-home recreation feeling. With schools, community resources, and plenty of space, Walsh is one of the largest developments in the nation within 12 miles of a major city center. Imagine this. It's Saturday morning, your kids are riding bikes to the park, there's a community event going on, you've got trails, a gym, pools, everything right there. I actually helped a family move here from California, and within the first year, their kids had more friends in Walsh than they did back home. That's what Walsh does really well. It creates instant community. Now, this is where most people make a mistake. They only look at new neighborhoods. But if you want something a little more established, quieter, and honestly, a little more private, you need to look at Mira Vista. This is a gated golf course community in Southwest Fort Worth. And the vibe here is completely different. Imagine coming home to tree-lined streets, less traffic, and a neighborhood that already feels finished, not under construction. If you're a move-up buyer or just want that more refined, established feel, this is one of the best areas in Fort Worth. It's probably more likely for you. All right, now let's go north, because if you want newer homes but don't want to feel so packed in, this is where you should be looking. A community like Canyon Falls. Canyon Falls is one of my favorite options up here. Now, typically when you go north, you sacrifice space or character, but here you have trails, open spaces, and access to Argyle ISD. Imagine getting home from work, going for a walk on the trails, kids playing outside, and everything just feels a little bit slower. That's the big difference up here. By the way, if you're watching this and trying to figure out which area fits your family best, don't overthink it on your own. My team helps people every day make this decision. So if you want help narrowing it down based on your budget, commute, schools, just reach out. Call, text, or email, whatever's easiest for you. We've got your back. Now, still up north, but a completely different vibe, is Harvest. And this one is unique. This is one of the neighborhoods where community is the entire point. They've got events, a coffee shop, gardens. It's designed for people to actually interact. But that's not for everyone. If you want privacy and to keep to yourself, to be honest, you're gonna hate it. But if you want that tight-knit, community-driven lifestyle, this is one of the best options around Fort Worth. Now let's talk about actually being in Fort Worth, because not everybody wants to live 30 to 40 minutes outside of the city. That's where Tanglewood comes in. This is one of the most established family neighborhoods in Fort Worth with big trees, large lots, and it feeds into Tanglewood Elementary, which is a huge reason people move here. Imagine being 10 minutes from everything. Shopping, restaurants, Trinity trails, but still having a quiet family feel. That combination is hard to find, which is why this area stays in demand. Those are some of the best neighborhoods around Fort Worth, but here's what almost nobody tells you. You can pick the right neighborhood and still end up in the wrong spot if you don't understand how school zones and boundaries work here. I've listed a home that one side of the street went Benbrook ISD and the other went to Aledo ISD. That's a huge difference. And that's the kind of detail that you only catch if you really know the area. So if you're trying to figure out where to live in Fort Worth, the biggest thing is matching the neighborhoods to your lifestyle. Last month, we took a family to visit builders, and we started on the south side of Fort Worth, headed west, finished north of Fort Worth, and eventually they actually decided on the west side in this master plan community that was more affordable than the north, but had more amenities than the southern counterparts. There's no best option, just the best one for you. And that's exactly what we help people figure out every single day. If you're thinking about making a move, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our information is in the description below. And if you're ready to get pre-approved, talk to our friends at Envoy Mortgage. Their information is also linked below. If this video helped you out, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel, or send us somebody thinking about moving to Texas.